Reality is the interesting thing that I traveled through to become the realm of consciousness. The bad news is that I will have to return to time travel. After sweating my memory, I found out. Fans of Meichung's concert were all excited. Just think about the size and length of the front seat. As the original singer, I can't even compare. The Japanese army was determined to retreat all the way. After understanding the matter, I will help you, okay. If you don't let me sing, then don't let me sing. Come out, moonlight, hard to recite the sutra, a famous one. Talk class. Even if you die, you will be safe. When the difficulty is from hand to hand. But the theology of the heart is in trouble. Fans of Mingbi have a bit of a dream. Your song is either high-pitched or weak. How do you want us to sing? Can't afford it? Sing. We'll start that day. I see this overwhelming on-site service force coming. I'll tell you what to do if you don't want to sing. Don't you like singing? At this time, I was at Tianqing Music Company, listening to the boss come to Yinbao to talk about the truth. No one in the entertainment industry can sing more easily than you. Others cry and sing for hours. Are you still coming if you can't sing well? Do I even want to refund you? Song title buys tickets to sing for you. You don't even have to sing. Just stand on the stage and make money. What a good thing. I'm sitting here with a confident expression on my face. I won't fight and let you rest. You should be well prepared for the meeting, right? You don't need to prepare either. You don't have to wipe it anyway. Just listen to them singing then. Zhao Linwen from number 21 school left the room. With a loud bang on the door. Only then did my trapped thoughts gradually become more informed. All kinds of information are like rivers in an instant. Is there a big network? However, the first message guaranteed me. I actually traveled to a parallel world. A person who is seeking to escape from the enemy. Avoiding selling and looking for acting is not. I just went to work and you asked me to get off work. The next information makes me even more excited. Half a singer and half a singer. Must be a fan of the singer singing. Hearing can be dealt with and solved. Let's sing in harmony with the whole audience. This is the normal process, but when it comes to natives. Become a fan and a singer. From beginning to end, he just needs to stand on the stage. Like a toolman, you can click on the background board. Animal of opportunity to even interrupt. Just once or twice. But it always happens like this every time after being hit every day. How does it influence the selection? But the fans just don't listen. Helpless, Yuan was so angry that he wanted to withdraw his rights on the spot. Of course the company didn't agree with him, forcing him to buy out his rights. After all, it is a golden sign. After writing about the injury, the company offered me a compromise plan. Temporarily forced to buy and withdraw the right. The band wants to hold a dance hall to force Sun Yin to buy him. Series of his singing performance. Draw a perfect picture. At the same time, it also allows the company to supplement its efforts. But the problem comes again. The news that I was forced to buy and look for actors has been released. Brother Ming wasted an instant. Everyone is gearing up. Prepare to give me the qualification to sing at the end. With the fusion of memories, 7,788. I came up all of a sudden. Isn't this bullying the teacher? In 10 days, there will be the first wind sail looking for you. Awareness to borrowing. Choose Yamato Field. The picture of myself being a wooden person throughout the whole process. I only send 2 from the reserve. Han Wan's original song list. I came to a conclusion. This guy's creative ability. It's true. Obviously there is a good one, so I can escape. Can sing higher end songs. However, he was obsessed with restrictionism due to his own creative ability. Can only create export waves, eventually leading to the emergence of the world of strong wheat. The original Tibetan voice condition is so good that people can bully it. He was able to easily seal and horizontally transform 3/8 degrees to 4/8 degrees. What is this concept? So many personalities in my previous life. There are no more than 10 singers who can transverse 3 octaves. Only 2.3 can reach 4/8 degrees. Even if it's as strong as Chingy training industry, it can't be 4/8. It's hard to be a person, only 0 words are small. Among people, only Huang Qishan. This shows how powerful the original Sanin is. Thinking of this, I suddenly became excited. At this moment, I decided to share my experience of waiting for difficulties and opportunities in my previous life to fans. State-owned enterprise students went to Zhao Lin's office. What? You said you were going to write a new song. Want to sing? Zhao Linzing immediately took over. What's going on? Chen Ziyi, you didn't finish filming with me, laugh? Looking at the opponent's Beijing Shiji appearance. My eyes are firm, Mr. Zhao. I'm not kidding you. I am determined. Just wait for my new song. After saying that, he would not leave the office. It doesn't matter whether Zhao Linda agrees or not. I just came to inform him. It's not like discussing with him. See me with a look of despair. Zhao Ling is starting to become deserted. He can roughly guess my purpose in writing new songs. It's because there are 8 or 9 fans who force him to sell it. This is something I have reported to him a few years ago. But Zhao Ling refused, so there was no promise. His concert was originally to prove his insurance. As long as the certificate arrives. Does the process matter? As a result, I was just confused. Suddenly came up with a new song. Just run and listen. The title of the song is not good and can be turned off. Once there is a wave of refunds. Zhao Ling really didn't dare to continue thinking about it. He hurriedly called the music director of Badong Company. Hello, Director Hong, where are you? Do you still have the heart to spend time with him outside? I'll make you feel close to me within 10 minutes. The company is going to be turned upside down. Fat, take care of your cell phone. Heavy raid on the desk at the same time. I have already taken it out and am not going to do this composition. Concerts in this world are usually performed by singers. So the future is uncertain and I am forced to sell and have a concert. I'm going to prepare 50 new songs. Right, all singing new songs and 1 old song. I must sing it this time. It's not difficult for Jesus to come. So we have to prepare 10 difficult songs for the first performance. What kind of song material is called a difficult song? It's very simple. The first type is to memorize it many times. For example, transforming complex songs. Representative Li Zi. The second reason why the career choice of Moonlight Beauties is that the singing skills are not special. Difficult to imitate. On behalf of Li Zi, it doesn't matter to talk about the class. Luo Cha is still waiting. The third type is pure high pitch. Less than 10 wide spears. Ryoko, the representative of songs that far exceed the limits of ordinary people. Even after death, I will love you to the best of my ability. Heaven's Road and so on. The fourth kind is interesting. This type of song sounds simple. But it's difficult to sing. But so high that the subordinates. Representative Li Zi. All songs of Jay Chou. Why say? Jay Chou's song. It sounds easy but is difficult to sing. Because of his song. Almost at the same time. It's hard to find the above 3 reporting difficulties, so first of all. Jay Chou's lyrics are inconsistent. This is his unique singing. It's hard to touch. At the same time, his singing pre-level hall. The bass preset was on the last second. The next second will go directly to the treble pre. For those who are more aesthetic than singing. I want to sing Jay Chou's songs. Withering is impossible. Just coax them up. And the reason why Saliva songs are easy to learn is. The key is that his melody is simple. Not too much, just a little bit of money. Generally speaking, the highest level of attention is paid to the so-called tones that are controllable by ordinary people. So it's easier to sing. The idea of separation from relatives. I immediately had a song in my heart. Most of the original works were based on pleas. So the first concert. I also decided to focus on emotions. Although I do it more independently. But that doesn't mean I wasn't invited. The investment for a concert is at least hundreds of millions. Even if I don't want fans to sing along. But we also have to consider the actual situation. Difficult to sing for the sake of being difficult to sing. This road goes unintentionally. It is necessary to ensure that it is difficult to sing. Guarantee and sound good again. This is the right choice. Otherwise, fans will really make a fuss. I can't explain it to the company either. There was a knock on the door of the CEO's office. Peng Nan, Chief Music Director of Tianqing Entertainment. A detailed continuation will definitely come in. What happened, Mr. Zhao? What's so outrageous? Zhao Lin, who was sitting above the CEO, had a prickly face. She will write new songs for me. And we have to change all the equipment for the concert. Yuan basically said something. Learned of this situation. Feng Nan had an affair with Hong on the spot. Is she windy? Led half song. This is a great concert experience. Those fans must not cause rebellion. What do you say? Zhao Linfu, the sun is so bright. I just feel a tingling sensation. Chingzai's job is really uncomfortable. But Tianqing Entertainment can be where it is today. It can be said that it is completely based on my eyes. Without me, Tianqing Entertainment would not be what it is today. As an insider, Zhao Ling can naturally put the company's pressure on me. It won't last long. So this time I want to avoid selling and pushing circles. Zhao Lingjue also has an opportunity. Just enough space and time to train new people. Although it is inevitable for the company to have earthquakes during the same period. But long-term pain is not as good as short-term pain. Got it early. That's why he finally agreed with me on the contrary. Thinking that I can finish the Impermanence concert with peace of mind. Let the company make another profit. I never thought of brushing out all the layers of eyes halfway. I want to change the song. And it is comprehensive. Isn't this just looking for trouble? Mr. Zhao, don't worry. How about I go talk to him? There's no way he can change his mind. Once the change of heart is followed. It's really not possible. Just help Shen and Shen Meng. If it cannot be cut off. We no matter what. We can't even let the lake come. It's like all the men are nodding. Thank you for your hard work. I understand. The Buddha man, who remembers the fire, wants to be my official office. What is the situation? I heard you want to exchange money. Buddha man is actually older than me. I became famous when I was young. At the same time, he became famous at the age of 3. Now in the music industry for nearly 12 years. 25 years old. The Buddhist man is over 30 years old. However, this navigation theory is considered to be based on its strength. Although I am young, the Buddha man will still sing songs throughout his life. It's Mr. Zhao who brought you here, right? How many bowls are there in Jiaohong? After all, the investment in a concert. Not a small amount. Will Guangzhou become more risky? What if Hongnan is halfway through the book? Bizhang just handed it to it. Something. I didn't speak. I just supported the program in my hand. Hongnan ended up with a little difference. This is a new song. Yeah, what do you think of it? Hongnan's heart suddenly breaks. When he got the chance, he looked at it for himself. Moonlight is a universal revolution. It looks towards the bone. Next time, sing along with the lyrics. I didn't shut you down before. When I forget you on the spot. Feng Nan took revenge on Zhong Dian as if he had received the prize. Not a song. The word you makes me dance in Yueguang. The reason why it is regarded as one of the most difficult songs in the previous life. The key is to use a large number of transformational machine guns without military inspection. Just forget it. Simple 3 pieces. But 13 came to transformation. One of the women. There are as many as 5 transformations. But not the most inferior yet. The worst part is the chorus part. Turn around some lyrics. The number of transformations is actually as high as 83. You read that right. That's 83. The 20,000 suffered here. Feng Nan has this expression. I'm not surprised at all. See it for yourself first. I'm still busy writing the second song. Difficult to recite sutra. Lend me some books to compare with each other. Feng Nan's heart was filled with song, and suddenly he heard a song. Don't tell me. Count this hand in my hand. Have you already written it twice on the spot? Feng Nansong's tone. He thought I wrote these songs on the spot. Also write a couplet with both hands. That's too much to remember. I only wrote 1 paragraph with this hand. After writing it, use both hands. Feng Nan's moment and color. But when you see how serious I am, you can only go to one side and disturb me. Keep looking at the moonlight in your hand. You don't know if you don't see it. Watching the moon and heartbeat. So this is the hymn section of Seeing the Moonlight. This is top-notch in the industry. I have insisted on the music components of many high-quality songs. Fried face with visible flesh. Originally the first few sentences. He's still strong enough to sing. But the chorus part. 1 octave plus 6th music. Cooperate with the adjustment of Shengdao Badu Xingxi Diao. It directly made the wind difficult to break the sound. I'm going to seal this and this. The chorus is too complicated too. It's okay to make trouble at such a high level. There are at least dozens of songs in this transliteration. You really wrote this. No wonder the wind is so hard. After all, those saliva songs I had before. Compared to this one. Just kids playing house. He can't believe it. I wrote it. First of all, the style is completely different. I rolled my eyes at her. What do you think? Didn't you see the piano above? Why haven't you done it yet? The wind is getting stronger now. When did I get so fierce that I can't write it down? The difficulty of this song. The standard of learning more with just one sound. Determine how many octagonal it can reach. I want to sing this song at the critical moment. Then it has to be Huayuti's singing skills. Of course, my singing style is hard to welcome. Persistence as a person. No one knows better than her how strong my singing skills are. This has always been something Feng Nan doesn't understand. He obviously has such strong singing skills. I only sing my own songs. So let's take a look at this first point of debut. The discovery of Feng Nan's collapse. But based on his professional level, I can't even sing this song completely. Even the chorus. He can't even sing a normal transformation. Once per turn. He is responsible for everything he wears. As if the man is being watched by Le Guang, who is looking at the wind. He imagined 10,000 basins. I didn't even expect that the light on his face would be the one I recalled. Finished writing the second hand. Just then I put down my face. Difficult to recite sutra. Something happened to Hong Kong. Sutras that cannot be taken into account. It's like a man in Mengqing can't stand in front of me. Deep hands make you strong. How about this Le Guang song? It's like a show where the male singer has a new song. Count immediately without end. You can only use a confident and powerful pen. This is obviously a good relationship between the two of them, right? Feng Nan fell in love with the new song in advance. Unforgettable scene. Another ancient song. I don't know if it's right or not, even if I put my hands in it. This song is Moonfish. I reminded. Feng Nan Road System Calculator. Pronunciation of moonfish and pronunciation of national fish. There is a big distance. Why do we always think Brother Yueyu is better? The reason is simple. The moonfish died after a long time. In Mandarin, only 4 were born. At this time, Brother Yueyu chose the tone. Richer and more varied. It sounds bold and layered. Secondly, Brother Yueyu pays more attention to criticism when selecting fish and creating lyrics. This also makes Brother Yueyu sound more temperamental and gentle. I know that the wind is difficult to overcome. Gu'er reminded Brother Yueyu. Why are you trying this type again? You see it first. Feng Nan nodded and concentrated on the song. Still the old rules. One debate and see, one debate and then taste. Please let me tighten my butt. Everyone from Guangzhou, please follow me. Bajin asked me about the safety of Eugene. What if they become co-promisers? Produced for me in Taiwan. Blame him for being the center of beauty. I'm waiting for you to have a baby. In case you can't hope to prove it in total. This word is correct. I won't talk about basic luck. These key lyrics are worth commenting on. It has the meaning of Buddhist scriptures. Those who avoid the past live in Lipu Mialai. Compared to moonlight. This song is the best for anyone with great momentum. All better. In just 4 sentences, you can see how powerful you are. And the occurrence characteristics. Weitu, who is very reserved and pre-song, is very pure. This is very difficult for mainland singers, but is it possible? The third point is to make use of equal capital. Feng Nan made mistakes with Kong again. Should I go to see if this second song is even more exciting? Feng Nan swallowed his saliva wildly. Keep reading. It's a waste burial. It seems that the patient has recovered well and has recovered from the severe symptoms of rain-embedded syndrome. By this time, the familiar sense of failure that Feng Nan directed Niigu once again surfaced. This time it's not a repetition of transposition. But the lyrics themselves are too high. But it's not that smell that lingers around. But the level is getting bigger and bigger one after another. The meaning of the lyrics makes people linger and forget about it. Such good words. Really good words. Feng Nan's heartbeat speeds up. Compared to moonlight. He prefers this unpronounceable scene to people. Because of this lyrics. It's true that it's too rich to write. But the difficulty of the song. It's much smaller than the moonlight. There aren't that many transitions to hard and high-pitched and low-pitched words. Basically maintain the same table. It happened to be Phong Nan's usual comfort when singing. However, just when Phong Nan thought he had regained some confidence, he soon found out that he had to pay for it. Because the next song is extraordinary. Let his heart of choice completely die. Lyrics that are tongue-twisting. The pace is so fast that it makes people jichi. It's a great test of a singer's ability to work hard. Halfway through singing, Phong Nan couldn't stop spraying. Even if he uses up all the air he has, they can't even stand up to such an intensive and fast pace. That's almost it. This song doesn't make any sense. It's hard to sing even against the moonlight. Fortunately, I didn't sing the sarcasm later. The liberation behind. Let the sarcasm completely stop me. What you wrote made me collapse. That said, it's still a little bit too late to die. This is so cool. I laughed out loud. Come on, have a drink of water. The machine mouth that satirizes Guangguanqian. Looking at the two palms in my hands, my heart is filled with joy. This is so well written. It's difficult to be difficult. Have a melody. If you have good hands, you can sing songs. You don't really plan to sing these two songs, do you? You really want your song title to be unsung. Aren't you afraid that the song's name will cause trouble? I'm swimming again doing a visit party on the couch. Brother fan, do you think a concert like mine is really reasonable? Of course it is unreasonable for ordinary men like Yao Yao too. But your fans have become accustomed to this unreasonable behavior. Why do you think you are such a big fat Zhozhong? I only save myself to experience this flower as soon as it comes out. Every man knows my thoughts. Okay, I understand you. But at least the concert must be performed by Brother Show. At least you can get it with both hands now. Don't worry. It's great for ordinary men to show off their domineering spirit. Good news. Yes, he has an ugly win now. Brother, I have another question. Your song this time. Why has Brother Fan changed so much? Tell the truth. These two songs are absolutely exquisite. Much better than your previous songs. How did you? Phong Nan's prophecy is straight again. I know what she wants to say. Yueguang and the unreadable gold. Such high quality. Same as the previous Saliva song. Line name pairs formed. Even if Phong Nan suspects that she has nothing to praise for her super habit. Facing the dark valley of Phong Nan. I have long wanted to say this wind song. What do you think our company's position is for me? I changed it to a comfortable working capital. Phong Nan predicted. King of pop. Popular singer. I nodded yes. Since he is a popular singer. Of course, the more popular the song you write, the better. Are you right? Phong Nan immediately turned against the theater after performing this piece. Could it be that you used to make reservations for the company? I have been focusing on writing some classy popular songs, so good, so good. Everyone has learned to be strong. I nodded meaningfully, yes. Who cares? Most afraid of booking grinding. Why do I always write some hand-knocking songs? Because my fans like to listen to these songs for a long time. Once this reservation is made, I don't think the company would want me to take a condom. Phong Nan nodded heavily, that's right. It is indeed so practical. So before I was forced to succumb to the situation. But this time it's different. What I drove was forced to buy Sun Yin. I'm about to quit the circle. I still care about those. As long as the music doesn't treat the fans badly, it'll be fine. As for whether they can follow suit, is it important? My dad couldn't help, but they couldn't sing. No need to fight with me. Pushing back a wall. As for the music industry, I have passed the century. I can't think about myself even once. You can't be willful yet. You think so? Shuangdong Wenyan is old and gentle. It's just that what I said makes sense. He was speechless, okay? That's all I'm talking about. Shuangnan also gave up the idea of trying to lure me back to my heart. But then again, these two ancient songs. It is indeed true that the 8 sutras have experienced the wind disaster. Even if he wins, you think. The company's positioning for me. Was it wrong from the beginning? If you let me use all my abilities, rather than pursuing the market, then my current influence, will it go to the next level? Become a truly phenomenal singer? The answer is unknown. But instinct told Feng Yuan. Very likely. If you want to say so. Could it be that it's the company or the company that will kill me? Together with this thought. The wind is so warm that I can't help but sing the wind in my heart. Now that you understand the new song. Next, I would like to trouble you to go back and persuade the photo team. I still say the same thing. It's time to change songs at the concert. I feel. Whose drama can live without it? And I believe in your song. Will definitely gain market share for any. You ask Mr. Zhao to put the new one into service. The reason why I showed the new song so refreshingly to Hanan. One of the big reasons is that I want to characterize his customers. What can Hanan do when he is a middleman? It takes him a lot of time to explain. Hanan Wenyan nodded and arrived. Mr. Zhao, I'm going to do some work. But he stopped smiling. Although the song is well written. But what is the final effect? You still have to talk about the finished product. You think so? I patted his shoulder. Don't worry, you won't be disappointed. Leave my office. Han and is still silent about the two songs. Have to say. Today, I am so strong that Hanan is in trouble. The president's office is not. I'll let you go around in circles. Instead, they circled me. You won't know how big the solo show is at this glance. Listening to Feng Nan's report after command. Everyone in Jiaolin is so fierce. Feng Nan smiled. Mr. Zhao, didn't you say that too? Be really immovable. Just let me take part in trade. How old is Jiaolin's head? That's the lower side. Feng Nan nodded, right? Isn't this already the lower side? Jiaolin still cares about his deceased relative. There is really no harm to Mr. Yuding Zhao. What is Chen Zi's character? It's not like you don't know. He never makes decisions easily. But once a decision is made, Bapima can't even be pulled back. The work of the school Lin Wenyan Tuan is sitting on the chair softly with the blood of the sun. Zhaozhua from Feng Nan Circle tells the truth. I think you can really let me try this time. Anyway, he just wrote his Liang Show ancient style song. I think it's really good. Zhaolin's face suddenly fell. He is the only one who sings love songs. Even a good relationship won't work. As a result, I was given the ancient style of Liang Shou. Do you think I have the confidence in my heart? If you don't say it, why don't you write it? As soon as you finished speaking, I lost all my confidence for the last time. Zhao Lin is distraught. Forget it. Why does he do this and this? Just let him be. Nothing in this matter is instant. At worst, we can make a garden. Just seal it with him. Feng Nan smiled. It's really not as serious as you think. It's not like you don't even believe my words, right? Those 2 songs are really good. I'm not kidding. Zhao Lin is dead because of his wrong love. The old peasants are suspicious. It's really that good. Just farm with you like this. After I finished watching these 2 songs. They are all Qingming song level songs. Whether it's lyrics, music, old. It's all a spin from above. Weidu, but there is one thing. Zhao Lin's journey. But what? Feng Nan has a small head. But this song. It's too difficult to sing. I can't sing anyway. As for whether Qingxi can be sung? I don't know. Isn't Zhao Lin's mother? He can write songs. Can he still sing Feng Nan? Whoever said you can write can definitely sing. Our circle. If you can write but not sing, you still have to go. It's not like the 2 absolutely agree. Zhao Ling thinks it's not right. If I remember correctly. Didn't you praise him for his good singing skills before? Feng Nan's head pair. I praised him. But it will be different. These 2 songs are really difficult. It is no exaggeration to say. Definitely a substitute spirit attack difficulty. Although he can write. But I think he might not be able to sing. Zhao Ling was struck by this wave of surprises. The whole thing collapsed. Originally, Feng Nan said that the new song was well written. He still regained some confidence in his heart. As a result, he was cured and killed. It's useless if you can write but not sing. If it is not a solid image. Zhao Lin really wants to make things easier for others. Have you had an incision? When I came out. He is still studying. I'm told that I have to write a few moves before I go to cut off the line. You go out first. Let me know when you're about to cut it. Zhao Lin was impatient and tried to move his hands. Feng Nan nodded. Turn around and walk out the door, he knows. Before there is a finished product. Everything is 100%. And he didn't bother to explain more. The more explanations there are, the more laziness there will be. Feng Nan didn't want to give Zhao Lin Tai Dao's expectations. The greater the expectations, the greater the disappointment. When the time comes, take all your anger out on me. I let it go after 2 hours. Played with my grandson's song. Finally got it done. On desk. Why does a hot new song that just came out of the hand? In addition to the deception that has been established before. 3 hands left. I chose respectively. It doesn't matter if I choose you. And a hand of my favorite Leaf song. Originally this song was planned to be played at a later concert. Danzela Primary School. First scene. There still needs to be a real live-action super divine comedy, as the saying goes. Yi Chu thought about it. Go on stage to receive the armor. As one of Jay Chou's most influential brands. This song was in the Fingmi layer of the previous life. No need to keep track of numbers. As for career choice, and it doesn't matter. Shanji is a love song that became popular all over the internet. Many years of prosperity. Choose a career. Love comes on stage. Remember, no one knows, no one knows. How difficult is this song? Love song Tianwang Zhang Xingzha. She once remembered Gu Bao late because of her. The people of Nansuan are weak and weak. Sing and choose your career over me during the New Year's Eve. It doesn't matter that Yang Kuan's famous song. Always sing about civilization in the South. Because no one imitates Yang Kuan's unique singing style. As a result, this song was recognized as a classic that cannot be rewritten. I just tried it. Discovered that I can actually have sex with a man easily. So he also became one of the 10 poems by Li Qingzhang. So the song list for this first concert has been officially confirmed. I picked up the song. Moved to the roadside. It's time to go to Brother Lu. Tianqing Entertainment is a well-known domestic entertainment company. Have your own roadside. Making songs is quite simple. And this is the president's office. Zhao Linjing Feng Kuangtu beside. See you is really not me. You said he is the only one who sings love songs? First give me 2 popular songs. How can this be done? But blame me for being stubborn. If I hadn't said those words. I guess there won't be anything like this. Let's take a look. Su Siyu on the phone is currently one of the top singing companies in China. Absolute national goddess. The good ones are Brother Qin and Gu Fengge. Zhao Ling is thinking of me when I sing ancient songs. The more I think about it, the less reliable I become. I couldn't help but make this call to Haoyou. Don't be too anxious. Chen Ziyi is still very strong. Maybe it will surprise you. A warm voice came from the phone. Just listen to this heavenly sound. Zhao Ling's heart dropped a lot. Her tone said, I am no longer surprised. I hope you don't surprise me with these. I was just saying that this was an opportunistic move. I'll take a call later. Zhao Ling picked up the topic and asked Mr. Zhao. Chen Ziyi is here. Brother Lu is here. Police Lan is here. Master, okay, I'll come right away. Let's chat on the phone and take care of the island. Let's not talk anymore. Chen Ziyi is with Brother Lu. I'll go take a look. Hang up the phone and walk out through the soul door. The 2 new song lessons in the Fengnan version were so messy. He's so unlucky. Is it that good? As for Seuss and Show's surprise. Let it go? No pop singer who has ever written about ancient style. What a surprise it can be. This matter has nothing to do with the unreasonable Hengong incident. Feel the spirit. While lowering my expectations straight to the ice. So as not to worry about being re-elected and beaten into the music room. Feng Nan feels a little emotional now. I should say it's embarrassing. Brother Laopan Xing Xingxi, who is responsible for managing Lu Yinshi. My daughter is already very good at the tickets for the regular meeting. He told me last night. When the time comes, I must sing that I want you the most and wish you a good farewell. By the way, my daughter bought it in the 3rd row. He has a loud voice. Because of color. I guess you can really hear it. Many people in the company know. His daughter is a fan of mine. Use his pretty face to get excited. After having sex with a man, you will be divided into 10,000 batches of misfortunes. I said, buddy. Didn't you see me experimenting with colors on you? Are they all ghosting? You should look at me. That big mouth can take advantage of 8 king's prizes. You really can't listen to nonsense. Are you selling them all? Beside me, I smile lightly. Don't know. Thought I was listening to Dan Doe. The eyes of real responsibility have been knocked out, new and old discs. Let your daughter sing well then. If you sing well. I asked him to come to the stage and sing together. When you arrive at the plate, measure it with your eyes at once. Hold my hand excitedly. Thank you, Brother Ziyi. If there is such a chance. Thank you very much. Don't worry. When I go back, I will make sure my family is overwhelmed. Try not to disappoint you. Feng Nan's husband is young. It's such a big deal. Still a young style director. What's wrong with you? This is an old dish. I just noticed that Feng Nan's color is wrong. Feng Nan had no choice but to say nothing. Brother Liu, right? Suzy, please help me get in. Prepare as a group. I nodded. Enter Lianjian. Lao Pan feels strange in his heart. Isn't it to avoid selling Sunyan? Why do you suddenly want Brother Liu Xian again? Could it be an unexpected surprise from the concert? How did Zhao Ling feel at this time? Has it started? Feng Nan sat in front of the mixing console. Turn the song into a light and give up the joy. The complete song path is forced to flow down the road. First the lyrics and songs. Exploded in street light. Then the road is cleared. Finally, the complete arrangement. Such a set flows down. This is the end of the forced hand song. Even if, to be honest, he doesn't agree with music. I can't tell whether it's good or bad. But he still understands the secrets and lyrics of the Secret Mother. It's good to see a few points. He felt that Feng Nan was right. This is indeed interesting. I was fully immersed in the room. The song Moonlight is the theme song of My Love in My Past Life. It tells a story about love, hate, and hatred that are often confused. As a national-level animated film, I also have a crush on the moon and the moon. Not only do I think about the names of the war horses among them, the age of the Xia class assembly. Very much like a king. At the same time, it also maintains the character of each character. Prefer speech. The mid-range eats the chain. This time I want to love but cannot love the members. A sad and difficult problem. Therefore, when writing this song Moonlight, I also have countless animation scenes in my mind. Dao Guangguang stews the main red city. It's all in these lyrics. Think of it with music. Road song officially begins. A burst of stars and popular costumes complete the 3 silver crown book double. The recording was made by the 3 male outsiders, and their minds went blank for a moment. No match for death, open gray series. When the song sings and beats you. Phone male celebrity is highly nervous. You must know these short 3 characters. There are 15 transpositions, and the difficulty is so high that it's difficult for others too. Even this lyric, which is by far the most difficult. I also made a phone call. That full emotion. Another side shot. Unified security card lock. The word relax. Suddenly sang into the depths of the soul. Taba is awesome and the economy of the soul is moving. The sense of anticipation that I had been pushed out of before. The complete song at this time. Pull this wireless amplification. He stopped breathing. Lord Ding with crown and pillars all over his body. The old dish on the side. I have begun to distrust my own 2 countries. This is from Shenzhen. Next comes the hardest part of Fokker. Lu Ying is a foreigner. Already silenced. Can't even hear breathing. All 3 of them were afraid of the sound of their breathing. Will be noisy to the distance of this song. The Fokker part is still angrily arguing. The sound of lively meeting is yellow and falling. It's as if the entire world is in front of 10 people. The man outside the gate was evacuated and killed. You won't be so carved, right? He swallowed his saliva. All previous doubts disappeared. He was horrified to find out. It wasn't until today that he truly saw the path. All things. Just Zhao Ling. This sounds too good, right? The key is that this singing style is so unique. He has never heard of this kind of singing on the market. Shaoruoli's Lao Pan has already been. My dear mother. This ancient song is too strong. All these transpositions are transferred to Jiuxiong Yunwei. Is this song really going to be played in a concert? A girl named Lao Pan named Li Ji. Later, I definitely remembered Feng Nan's expression before. Huang ran dog wei guai. If you want to say so. Then my daughter still learns nothing. You can't learn this in private. As the singing ends. The whole song is actually terrifying and urgent. I also changed my face and breath and took off the blue. Feng Nan and the other 3 rushed into the stick and the wind was unarmed. Even Feng Nan moved across chapters to defeat me. Brother, please accept my fine feelings. Supported by the moonlight. I can't help but Narita from the Limited Blue Hospital. You can write this kind of song, why couldn't you do it before? Sister-in-law Feng Nan Kiki whispered. Mr. Zhao, looking back and thinking about it. I know the reason. Zhao Lin looked at him and understood. There are people next to me who are not in a hurry to ask questions. At this time, the old fat man couldn't laugh or cry. Ask quickly. Don't worry about asking Brother Z specifically. Is this really going to be done in a concert? Lend me the beauty of the 3 of you. Lao Pan's last hope to gain fans. Gugua here. How can my daughter do this? Don't say maybe. There is no room for this. I smiled. Don't worry, old Pan. Wait until the new song is finished. We'll go online directly. There is room. Zhao Ling Wenyan, certain light large amount. Are you willing to go online first? That's a good idea. I support you. He thought I would just sing from my heart at the concert. I didn't expect that I would be willing to put the song online first. That's no problem. Not only do you have time to let the songs ferment, it can even bring about a wave of enthusiasm. Further overturning is also common. Reduce postpartum risk. It seems that I still have some considerations for the company. I learned that the song will be released in time. How relieved is Lao Pan? But on second thought, what's the use of going online? Most people can sing at this level of difficulty. Isn't it difficult to be a person? With the completion of the first song, I took a rest. We'll soon start recording the second song. Unforgettable Gold. The heartbeat is so full that it's already bursting. An even more terrifying move against Moonlight is coming. Half an hour later. Checking each other at the door of the recording studio. Feng Nandu died continuously on the chair. Never afraid of blows. I'm afraid of being hit again and again. I am real grass. How on earth did this boy sing with his colleagues? Moonlight and Jinyang general style in the south. Although they are all stock sheds. But what is written in one hand is love grass. Written in one hand is song Mingjiangu. Completely different style. Love songs in one hand. The singers at the Bujialian bookstore with fast tempo can finish the song. The key is the momentum and emotion of the two-hand song. Absolutely no compensation. Then go get the perfect price. Pure South Vietnam wants to make up for it more. At first I thought I was going to play a song, but I fired the gun. I didn't expect the graduation certificate to be so big. The visit is postponed. I'll come out. Give the thumb drive in your hand to Fang. I have finished changing the two-hand song. Put the finished product here. Follow-up copyright testing and song launch. Take it and arrange it. All men are stupid, right? It's so fast. I'll make arrangements now. Feng Nan dare not go too far. Let's talk some more. He was afraid that his heart wouldn't be able to bear it. Watching the wind that has gone away. I gave birth to a Bluetooth. Have some activities and go to Beijing. There are 2 lines today. After all, it's not too early. The rest will be on the way tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Next, I will watch these 2 songs go online and think nothing of it. But I have reason to believe. Since these 2 songs were dragons in the previous life. Parallel world. The environment is inspired by the same background angle. It makes no sense. Especially moonlight. But don't talk about it. Are you still singing? Don't you like to sell hard? Next, turn the world into competition. Did Zero hear Don's voice on the bullet? Feng Nan came to Zhaoling's office to report the information. Mr. Zhao, the procedures are basically completed. Wonka Music has also put it on. Provincial peace is in progress. Listen to the cycle of spiritual meaning and listen to the moonlight and the spirit of unreadability. So. I heard Feng Nan's report. Kai Lian's liaison department envoy secretly suspended Jane. If possible, just let the Wonka platform give you a full refund. Feng Nan is in some danger. I'm afraid it's a bit difficult. Now it's up to you to withdraw all the shares and see if the popularity can be marked. It would be difficult without marking. The price is too high to spend money on it. I suggest you wait for the song to be released first. If the heat is okay. If we don't operate it anymore, we won't be able to sustain it. It's okay if Teruza nods. Let the market verify it first. Said Zhao Lingtan's tone. I didn't quite understand what it meant to be afraid of being slapped in the face before. Chen Zizheng gave me a moment today. I really didn't expect him to be able to write such a perfect song. Sarcasm. The world's most beautiful person. We all underestimated Chen Ziyi. Teruzu asked what came to mind. I asked Chen Ziyi before. Why haven't you written this type of song before? You say you know. No one now. Tell me about it. The General Construction and Labor Union took the initiative to mention. It's difficult to satirize Zhaozong opposite Zhaoling. This is what Chen Ziyi told me. Moto.com Q Music Group is the largest pop music platform in China. Internet Q Music function number with objects. It is the first choice for those who are short of celebrities and hair stars. Can I follow you with one hand? Can online Q Music become a hot topic? It has also become one of its important red volume indicators. At this time, the operation of Wonk Music is not managed by the manager. After listening to Yu Guang and the hard-to-recite sutra for a few points. Selling something is wrong, right? This is written by Chen Ziyi. When could he write such a powerful styleless thing? Let the sales manager. I feel strange too. There is really a big difference between these 2 hands and Chen Ziyi's previous styles. Could it be that this was written by someone else? The only one nearby. Hua Sherdong shook his head. I don't know Qingzi here. I've dealt with him. You can doubt whether his songs are good or not. But you can't doubt him. If it's true. If he continues to cross the Taiwan Strait, he will not fill his own woman. I still believed him on this point. that would be so weird. Why can't I get so big all of a sudden? The key is that the quality of this song is really good. The lyrics, melody, and singing skills are all top-notch. Songs from Songteek's past. Keep it simple. Easy to learn. Even if the children make trouble. But this time the level. I don't think anyone who majors in music can sing. I remember his fans. Aren't you famous for your tendency to rush for sales? This song should be played in the concert venue. His fans collapsed. The seller also felt strange. Didn't you agree to force me to sell the role? Why did you suddenly release a new song? It's still a martial arts style I've never seen before. But it's weird. The seller didn't think much about it. If you like filming, please go online, okay? Do you want to arrange site-wide promotion? After all, this is Sung's new song. They are not operating. What to recommend to the whole site? It depends on the popularity. I will understand soon. Both hands and review passed. Once officially launched, a dark channel will be installed. Watching 2 new songs released successfully. Already back to myself, I'm doing it on the sofa. Well, we laughed again with this glass of red wine. So fine. It started very quickly. The 8 million fans following Ching's account. The new song online battle type has been received. Ching Ziyi has released a new song. As soon as the news came out, it quickly aroused widespread questions in the society. Tianqing Entertainment. After Feng Nan came back, he has been obsessed with the poetry of these 2 songs by Ding. Less than 10 minutes after going online. The number of plays of the 2 songs has exceeded 80,000 times. Moonlight 50,000. Unforgettable Kim Sang-man. Follow play once 5 o'clock hot. Moonlight already has 250,000 heat. There is only a difference of 750,000 from being fully promoted. Feng Nan's new habit after seeing this result. He guessed that Shenzi's new song might be repaid. But I didn't expect that the new song results would be reported so quickly. He quickly came to the comment area of the 2 songs. Wow, the song this time sounds so good. I love it. Help me. As soon as this song came out, everyone listened to Sue. How come there is such a unique stock style song? This time I go, Shin will be very heavy. This song is really awesome. Run a touching song. When Tianming welcomes Qin Business Division. Jufeng Ghost Secret has high level. Wind songs are so unique. Run and Catch sounds fine. How can I learn this song when it's so intense? How should I sing? Not to avoid betraying Sun Yan? Why are you releasing new songs again? When I see a beautiful word, I move across the screen. Feng Nan's disrespectful soup. There is never a shortage of market for truly good songs. It was also discovered that he had no eyes. Then he went to the commentary area in the south. Invincible front seat. The flavor is popular. Shenzak is completely crazy. This song is about dancing and singing. Experience determines the spirit of the South. Why are there such good lyrics? A completely different style from Moonlight. This is the world, it's too difficult. This song is really difficult. Shenzi, you are crazy. We really want each other. This song is extremely difficult. As a music student, I am stupid. This song is really weird. Compared to Moonlight. The comment section of the Hard to Recite Sutra even made fans collapse, ha ha ha. The wind is so ugly that it's worth it. Chenzea Chenzi. Are you very human? Less than an hour. Moonlight and Hard to Recite Sutras. Under the premise of overprinting quality. Passed on by word of mouth from fans. Major Chen Ziyi fan songs. The news of 2 new songs came out disrespectfully. Brought a large number of audiences to listen to the song. The popularity can easily reach millions. Temporarily warmed my grass. This is too fast. Directly refresh online Q Music, the fastest to reach 1 million popularity levels. Hurry up and arrange site-wide promotion. At the same time, we are short-sighted in building a platform. So this new hairpin, Qingza, which already has its own traffic, quickly became popular among the short-sighted platforms. Several related hot searches are competing for popularity. The most popular one. Have someone pick you up from school. Qingzi, how do you want us to grow? 40 or 90%, don't count. Zhao Linhao has the national stock style goddess Su Xiyu. Sit at home and enjoy the unforgettable spirit of Qingzi. In his personal opinion, this song is a metaphor for a song that has more flavor. Extremely complex lines. Such as Fine Wine Monthly Leaf Box. Thank you very much, Lin Mei. If he hadn't reminded me. I don't even know when I can hear these 2 songs. Susie and unavoidable information. After these 2 songs have been released online, he then received the news notification from Zhao Lin. Hope he has time to listen. Help give a review. Originally I didn't have any expectations for Session language. If it weren't for Zhao Lin, there is a high probability that Su Xiyu will not listen to Qingzai's new songs. As a result, once I heard it, I became completely aware of it. Whether it's Moonlight or an unforgettable surprise, they are all completely defeated. The influence of Su's language on Qingza. These 2 songs agree with each other. It all makes the Su's language feel fresh. Especially this unforgettable song. Its lyrics. It's so hard for Su Xiyun to be happy. In today's era, there are still people who can write such clever lyrics. Even if I use the lyrics of Shinji to describe it, it's not an exaggeration at all. The key is that he is still a pop singer. Not from the ancient style circle. This made Su Xiyun wonder whether this was written by Qingza himself. But with Zhao Lin's relationship, Su Xiyun finally dispelled his suspicions. If this was really written by someone else, Qingzi is simply in charge of the field and Zhao Lin will not be nervous about Qingni. It seems that in order to avoid betraying Sun Yan this time, Qingza finally showed all his power. Calm and weak. This gold is hard to read. If you leave it to him to write. He wrote just these lyrics. Most of the songs in the ancient style circle are pretentious. Not like this song. After all, it's far-reaching. Thoughts? His more than 20 ancient songs. No song can surpass the unpronounceable Jing'er Moonlight in terms of lyrics. Melody, singing and reading consistent. Another completely different style. So deep and so strong. Seuss and the Moon Analysis Monthly Compound. Qingzai's performance this time is really eye-catching. Na and Getten. It's been a long time since I've released such an eye-catching ancient style song. Seuss and listened to it several times. I think I almost remember the lyrics. This is the Qing dynasty. See if you can succeed in the challenge. Sing Moonlight first, failed the first time. Failed in Juin. The second time failed. Still defeated by Juin. The third time failed. Tong Tong failed in Xuanin. Is it so difficult? Su Xiyu was shocked. Although there was no reduction in shares, he still heard the transition part of the song. He thought he could end up in a brigade battle, so you can do it. Su Xiyu, who was frustrated for a while, decided to try the unimaginable scene. Then the first time failed and the second time failed. The third time still failed. These lyrics are like small crystal letters. Invite him to come in and buy flowers. With his amount of work, it can't support the rhythm of the secret collection at all. Not to mention that it's too difficult to express that charlatanism. It obviously doesn't sound that difficult. Even if you sing it. Su Siyu felt his throat hurt. He suddenly had a lot of money. Brother, I can't write about others. I can't sing anymore. I am easy to take care of, and I am also a fashion diva. So useless? Susie Yumming has such a small mouth. Pluck the handle. After digesting my emotions for a while, Su Siyu picked up the phone. Sent a review message to Zhaoling. Wrote a series. The evaluation was very objective and professional. But there is absolutely something wrong with sending oil. Delete all. These contents are sent to Zhaoling equal to same pressure ward. And these words are not enough to express his emotions. Just change it and it's a good cut. I can't sing. Seuss and click to send. Then continue listening to the song. He said on the phone before. Chen Zi changed songs because he was in a position of winning or losing. In fact, he also has victory or defeat. And not small. He doesn't believe it yet. He really can't be strong on this. But listen to Zhaoling. This time to avoid selling and looking for performances. Chen Zi wants all to sing new songs. This first concert. I guess Chen Zi can sing these 2 new songs. Then his fans must not be tricked to death. I can't even sing this myself. How can everyone sing? Seuss and the unsympathetic fans of Chen Zi. But on second thought, it seems that there is no need for sympathy, after all. If it weren't for those fans who have the habit of force selling. I'm afraid I don't know how to sing songs with such a high popularity. I can only say that there are due consequences. Now that the 2 songs have been remembered, at least 1 song must be included in the postponement concert. Maybe what will the 8 songs look like? To be honest, after listening to these 2 songs, Su Siyu couldn't help but look forward to the final selection. I hope Chen Zi can bring more eye-catching works. Unconsciously in Su Siyu's heart. The ministers have already gone from one line to the row of singers. Become a capable platoon singer who is admired and cultivated. Agreed that in another corner of time, Tara Meng is the official Jianji fan. As a primary school music teacher, he has always been educated to pursue high-end art. Pursuing tasteful songs. But he is always determined. Good songs are the key. As for whether it's Yang Chun Baishuet or Yubaren, that's just the sound. Anyway, he just likes Chen Zi's songs. Although I was sometimes taught by my father, who was also a music teacher. But Zhao Meng still remembers it. Until today. Chen Zi releases 2 new songs directly directing Zhao Meng's experience. Both the melody and the lyrics. It's a request. Zhao Mengdu feels that these 2 songs. It can be said that the existence of coins that have recently hit domestic entertainment talks has gone home. He couldn't wait to recommend the new song to his old father. Doesn't it mean that the celebrities I chase are not good? Let me see what you say today. The result is nothing special. After listening to the song, the old father promised. Stained with Lao Huajin. What's this? Tell the truth, Daddy. Don't wear glasses. My father-in-law is being petty, okay, I admit it. Really well written. It supports my impression of this follower, haha. Now you're still saying that the celebrities I chase are not good, sir? Zhao Meng was so happy. Take responsibility for this wave. Help him serve as a memory bureau here with his old father. My father-in-law can't bear to hate him. The good deeds written by others are the things of others. Can you sing? Are you a music teacher? Can't even sing or speak. Dad doesn't lead such a businessman. Even an old teacher like you can't sing. I don't chase my heart. Old photo stickers. Dad, okay. I admit that Qingzi is great. Just a quick glance is fine, right? But what? Old photos have no clue. As a music veteran, you know this too. This live version of Hellu's song. There is still a big difference. Brother Lu, you can take a break. The live version is difficult. Because anyone with silver eyes can hear it if you want to do something. So I think. Can this promise be sung? There's still more to come. You have to listen to the live version to really understand. Zhao Meng justified it, right? Chen Zui's singing skills are actually very strong. Lao Zhao smiled. Very strong singing skills. Let's put it this way. These two songs really talk about singing skills. Shima is a powerful singer who replaces Zero level. Do you think Chen Zui's singing ability reaches this level? Zhao Mei was speechless, right? Aren't you going to attend the Chenji concert? Are there any tickets left? Help me also guide Zhao Meng's experience. You want to go too? Why can't I go? I like these two songs. I just want to hear how he sings live now. We, Danue, must have the spirit to support those who avoid religion. But now the tickets are no longer available. Unless you find scalpers. But the price will be very expensive. How expensive is Zhao Mengwei? At least if you fail, you will get an estimated 300 to 400 billion pieces. I thought it was so expensive that DAFA would reimburse you after buying it. Don't give you a scolding award. It really surprised Zhao Meng that his father could recognize this place. If he comes here, this new song will be a hit all year round. But then again, if this is the case, if you go to a concert and sing, then why don't you just get off by yourself? Even if I want to learn, I can't learn how to sing. It's 8 o'clock in the evening. More light and hard to recite sutras. The camera reaches this low point when it comes to online cue music. When Feng Nan calls to tell the good news. The whole person was stunned. I never expected it. These two hands are two brothers. How could there be such a violent scene? It is worth unboxing soldiers to understand. I was also relieved. Unexpectedly, the two-handed brother I was least optimistic about. Instead, it brings unexpected surprises. It seems that the subsequent cutting heat should be appropriate. At this moment I am doing something stupid. Learn from a few of my own fans. Later, I got it from my childhood assistant. Shijin is a junior assistant who told me. After the release of the new song, several fan groups exploded. Fenzhen complained that the new song this time was too difficult. Can't learn at all. Just listen. This is true for other singers' song titles. Maybe it was just a normal thing to meet Nishimatsu. But it is absolutely not allowed for Chenzi's fans. Chenzi used to just cut it with his hands. Fans all have the same surname. This time, we cannot and should not ignore the election results. The fan base has become a battlefield to demand justice. Are you crazy? Chenzi wrote this kind of cutting. He is asking for military and private services, which we don't always agree with. He sincerely. He just doesn't want us to sing. When the time comes, I will often force him to buy something, right? According to your statement. He really has to set his sights on this and sing it often. There are several similar statements that I am optimistic about today. This is not a foregone conclusion. Otherwise, why would he get a new cut? He must be trying to trick us. I don't think so. Wouldn't it be too conspiratorial? Then explain it to me. Why should everyone avoid selling Haifa's new songs? What is the motive? I was so happy to see the loss. It seems that fans are quite smart. Everyone guessed that I was going to sing a new song at the concert. But I was hoping they could guess it. New songs released in advance. Just to give the tribe time for them to learn whether they can. I can only blame myself for not losing strength. The group leader spoke about this. Okay, don't make any noise. What's the fuss about? The question now is how to learn it. What's the point of always discussing whether the song group is difficult or not? We now need to clearly redefine one. Either you can't learn it back. When the time comes to listen to it at the concert, it will be given to us. Either learned. The concert continues to be awesome. Afraid of being slapped in the face. Which one do you choose? Of course, I learned the rules of slap in the face. We can't let him grow up to be a supervisor. We will all grow up with the old brothers. We also want to return new songs. We must never let Ching Zi let me die. Anyway, I'm going to the concert. Always come to my live broadcast room. I've already thought about it. Dan Fan, a singer without hands, was the first to succeed in singing. I just want to set up 5,000 yuan. Send a small red envelope in the live broadcast room. Each subsequent successful lecture will cost you 500 yuan. But please go ahead 20 years. What do you think? Over the tide, the group leader is huge and domineering. The group leader is so big that it explodes into the sky. It seems that the group leader has a lot of new medicines, and Chinzai's 4 bottles a bottle. When does it start? Group leader Dada. My broadsword has succeeded, Nan. The so-called heavy factory must have a husband. At the call of the group leader. Extremely large number of classes and one household. The vast majority of concert-goers who bought tickets. Basically, they are all in these fan groups. All of a sudden, he grew up like a fist. See this model. My first thought was, these owners are really operational geniuses. Entering the game to create a trend in linguistics. The key is a mere tens of thousands of short-term votes. You can pull out a live broadcast with tens of thousands of people. Can you bear it here? Worthy of being the master of skirts and skirts. The only thing to play is talking. I was really impressed by this operation. But if you want to play like this, I really want to see it. These dear fans. What tricks can you devise to deceive customers? Doing live broadcast platform. A room named Chenza Xinji Tiao Zhanzan was successfully created. It only takes a minute or two. The number of people in the live broadcast room increased at a terrifying speed and the bowl was successfully broken. All of a sudden, it became a real live broadcast room on all platforms. The anchor bowl released at this time. 10 of them are selling the entire west side to wait. The off-screen group leader does not treat the dog. Watching thousands of people lie in the live broadcast room. It's hard to keep the corners of your mouth open. I didn't expect that I am a simple and powerful student. Jindy created such a scene. Should I say it or not, the traffic will be really huge. The topic is also difficult. The key is that we haven't filmed the concert yet. If the concert starts, I want to make the heat even more exciting. Hi hey. Is this broadcast traffic earned by me as the group leader again? This makes some traffic reasonable, right? Now I declare. Hu Guangji's voice sounded like a mistake from the live broadcast room. Qing's new song tune contest officially begins. I have made the reward rules fair. I won't do this number next. Let's invite our first challenger. I give priority to sitting on the sofa, not to mention. This little game island always has something like this. So the first challenger was allowed to join forces. Do you want to challenge the expert cutting first? I want to challenge the moonlight. Not only Guangxiao Island is good. Please start your performance. Let me be the first. Leave me a bonus of 10,000 yuan. Comments can be sent to mainland China for free. Information that is powerful. Everyone is worried that the 10,000 yuan reward will be combined. But their worries are obviously unnecessary. Because the first challenger. I only sang the first move. The comment section exploded on the spot. Go down, go down. Taiwan, Taiwan, Taiwan. I want to see the effect of this game. I didn't expect the effect of the first coordinator's program. Just pull the horse. Let's throw in some evidence. Not buddy. The first sentence has only 6 characters in total. I'm stunned that I don't have a single word to sing the main line. Stop singing. I'll just sentence you to failure. Everyone scolded Hu Zhiguang. Who is this? This first sentence is out of tune like this. It's just the strength and the face that sells it. He directly replaced the number 1 battle coordinator and what? Let me live. I want to come up and start a fight. Before coming up, measure your strength first. Don't be too pretentious with your first sentence. Do more big things. Try to come up with some strength. Once I feel inappropriate. To be a peacemaker. After you come up, make sure you want to sing your favorite songs. Save me asking every time. After saying that, the second coordinator appears. I want to deal with the unforgettable experience. This is more exciting. I had some expectations. So this melody comes to mind. Like you calling to the flower star. I almost spit out a mouthful of red wine. Hu Jia was directly disturbed. Unbelievable, not bro. This is brother you. You take the country and grow it. The number 2 coordinator is weak. This doesn't mean I won't let Guiyu sing anymore. Even with me, I can't. If you don't, you still use this hand. You are further away than the number 1 combat coordinator. Fighter number 2. I thought it was going to be big, but I ended up having poop on PAL 11. Damn it, I'm so nervous. It's so good that I didn't give me a new collection and downloaded it. Leave comments to all netizens. You'd better go down. Hu Zhiguang kicked people directly. With a deep sense of helplessness. No, this is a serious challenge. Not a comedy contest. These words are almost going to blow your mind. I need to refresh my calendar now. Brothers, can we have a human species? Finally, the girl running in 3rd place. For the microdot scene, I chose Moonlight. The first few sentences are so good that they must be stopped accurately. But when it's time to forget you. Playing on this mountain road. I still can't understand the mystery of girls not being bent. Despite her age, Qiang was still sung by her. Until the chorus part passes the emotional point. Winning ballistics at any time. It's a pity that girl number 3's tone has obviously gone up a notch. But it's already good. Hu Zhiguang comforted him. No matter what. Finally, there is a normal person. Much better than the first 2. The comments section is also full of comfort. Commentary. Who sang this song? We all know that the most difficult part is the chorus part. So this part is also the biggest challenge. Can sing up to this. Already defeated many people. I thought that if the little girl failed in the battle, she would automatically bleed. Never expected. In a kind of comfort. Girl number 3 suddenly burst into tears. Now the nearly 20,000 netizens in the live broadcast room will not be able to watch back. I don't know that Guanglian is so busy that the young lady. What's wrong with you? Why are you crying all of a sudden? Don't cry. Girl number 3 withdrew and became the group leader. This is too difficult. I am a music professional. I stayed connected for 4 full hours. Practiced dozens of times. In the end, I still couldn't sing. There is no beauty in singing until the sound of this coin breaks. I feel really uncomfortable. Why is it so difficult to write Chen Zi's lyrics? Too difficult to be a person off screen. Listen, lady. The charge of selfish derogation. I have a moment. I'm a little embarrassed. It seems that these 2 networks have been released early. If you find the person who should be challenged, simply publish it first. I've been thinking about how many people will be left first. Think about it now. It's difficult to stay in this top level. It's indeed a bit too much. There's a sense that you don't care about what others are suffering at all. Even if you can't stand it. Taste of Ho Chi Kwang Yen. Sister, don't be sad and tell the truth. I don't even know what kind of stimulation Chingza was getting. It's such a difficult song to write. But we don't have to be angry. Can you sing with one hand? You'll definitely learn it over time. Never doubt yourself. I believe you can do it. It just takes time. Thank you, group owner. Sorry, I'm him. Only then did the young lady point out. Cry, choose the lower part. Comments go to emotional joint training. The voice is so nice. I guess she's pretty too. I went to see the starring actors. Really pretty girl. Narizawa. You really meet me. Look at the little girl who was beaten and collapsed. This live broadcast room doesn't need to be called the Tiaozhan Live Broadcast Room. Change the name to Crash Live Broadcast Room. Far away from the valley. A person who doesn't care about food. It's time to go it alone. But there is something to say. The difficulty of these 2 songs. Definitely the one with Dingji. I'm responsible for my own opinions. Come on. After inviting the next person. Several more moderators came online one after another. However, it was originally a challenge live broadcast room. It turned into a large-scale shooting scene. Each and every one of them was broken. More convenient for bubble injection. Shocking. But maybe it has something to do with the effect of the program. The popularity in the live broadcast room continues to rise unknowingly. He actually came to 50,000 houses. Aiming to allow Ho Chi Kwang to distribute. Because there have been several big interruptions in the live broadcast room. Let him compete for a small 1,000 yuan. At the same time, he is basically certain. Those who want to successfully challenge these 2 hand cuts. Probably not. In other words, his reward. It's just a short ticket. Just when Hu Zhiguang was having fun. Another person in the live broadcast room swiped a car owned by Mentor's sister, Hu Zhiguang. Brothers, someone's sports car was swiped. What if you want to join the team? Then let him come first. After all, the financier. Mom still has to take care of herself. Hu Zhiguang also hopes that there will be more financial backers. The more the better. Hello, brother. I want to challenge the hand cutting. There are too many Hu Zhiguangs, obviously they are all different. Hello, anchor. I want to challenge Kashi Hikari. But before the battle. Can I introduce myself first to influence the moderator? Maybe someone in the live broadcast room already knows me. I am Lu Zimu. I am a Douyin singing internet celebrity. Although the current number of fans is not high, only 2 million. As soon as these words came out. Instant Chinese in the live broadcast room. The 2 million internet celebrity who was supposed to give me some legal status, are leaving. Heard this. The finger stopped without choice. Is 2 million fans too much? To say less is not too much. Proof that he still has some strength. I deliberately tried my best to see Guai. 2.85 million fans. More fans than some celebrities. You can bet on this little guy. They are all stupid enough to have 3 million blood. I guess the strength should be pretty good. It's Ru Ziming's little brother companion. Singing is super nice. I'm concerned about escaping. The singing ability is really good. I often see it. Even you, a big internet celebrity, don't know how to grab this little favor, right? But now we can see Feitong? Obviously Lu Zimu's arrival. While surprising some fans, it also made quite a few fans feel that Long Long's critical version. Anyway. After all, they have a fan base of millions. Even if it's not about talking about majors. At least he's a semi-professional. For professionals and enthusiasts like them, this is. It will undoubtedly be a blow. You've already made so much money. Is it appropriate for us to have 2 mornings in Sanhua? For a time, all kinds of slightly harsh remarks were ignored. Although Lu Zitum is not very old. It should be 2 or 3 years old. I have long been accustomed to the online public opinion environment. In the face of some dissatisfaction in the comment area, he chooses to smile. Nothing happens directly. In the final analysis, he still took a fancy to the live fight in the live broadcast room. It started less than half an hour ago. There are now 50,000 live broadcast rooms currently in use. Have to admit, Qing's traffic is indeed terrifyingly high. Maybe in an hour, the number of live broadcast rooms will grow to 100,000. This station at home is very interesting in itself. If fermented too, it may evolve into an all-king challenge. Become a series. Both are at home. At least a hot pine board to listen to. Calculated like this. For any internet celebrity who can make him famous in Duyanhun, he said secretly. Not easy to miss. Because grabbing traffic is what will always keep you hot. The basis for increasing the popularity. So I decided to start recording the subcategory in advance. Be the first internet celebrity to hold a side relationship. Be the first to capture this wave of traffic. After a period of commercial protection from both sides, Hu Ziguanglang was promoted too. Then what's next? Let us have a teacher of the subcategory, please. Challenge Qingzai's new song Moonlight. But my eyes live forever like tides. Follow the melody. It's cool to record the subtitles. Su Shifa said frankly. Moonlight song. He went to study the scriptures after they were released. After all, in terms of traffic, there are not many artists in China who can compete with Chen Ziyi. You can say that Chen Zai's lyrics are simpler. But you can't say his lyrics. This is the only good thing about saliva songs. Spreading is the true empire. It's so easy to become popular. Just this time, Lu Zhu was tricked by 2 new songs. A difficult servant. It's completely different from Chen Zai's previous style. The chorus doesn't count. He can't even sing at all. But it's okay. Lu Zilu has command weapons. Foreshadows uncertainty. What age is science now? I can't sing by myself. There are ways to help yourself sing it. End of current work. Lu Zilu's singing reminds me of The lyrics of this first sentence are still on point. It does seem to have some strength. But this is just the beginning. The difficult part hasn't come yet. Listen again. It's time to forget you. The sound from Lucy Tomb obviously fluctuated a bit. But the overall transliteration is still restored to 7788. For all current challengers. Lucy Tomb's singing skills are useless, but he is the strongest. So awesome. Almost exactly the same as the original. It won't be a big internet celebrity worth more than 2 million. Okay. This part. It's true that there is something on me. It doesn't work if you don't belong. But this is off screen. I was expecting. Hearing this is. What this guy does must be right. I discovered this way. Mo is suspected of making pens. His voice. I must have tried repairing the sound card and supporting singing system. Ordinary viewers may not be able to hear it at all. But for having absolute sensitivity. Any bit of machine-written pronunciation. Don't even think about escaping. Play me. What is absolute responsiveness? This is a situation where we don't have a reference sound. People can change and recognize Yuechi. The country's surrounding environment emits high capabilities. In simple terms, any outside sound fell into my ears will automatically recognize relevant audio connections. Like a computer program. It is to write that the fate is handed over to Snatch and be overscored. This is why Jay Chou's ability to create acutely on-site is so strong. Because in his The world is a huge story. And the reason why I admire the back implant for my original strength. This ability to be absolutely responsive becomes one of the core reasons. Even if the tomb of this recording is hidden in Gaoming. The equipment used in the first phase is high-end. In my ears, there is only vague powder to add fuel to the fire. This is the true strength of these millions of internet celebrities. Naturally, I don't understand the affairs of these subordinate circles. But today I saw it. And as the tomb of Lucy goes further and further, degree of mechanical skills, the more it becomes unbearable for the ministers. Although it doesn't sound like he ran away much. But Brother Fu sacrificed several prisoners without distinction. It's obviously downgraded. The purpose of lowering the tone is also very simple. Just to prevent the sound from breaking. So we can only lower the vaginal connection. Maintain overall stability. But when I hear the det, it seems quite fine. At least I played the whole song and sang it down, this guy. I have been warning without warning for a long time. Use this method to gain traffic and get bonuses. Isn't it a bit too much? Originally this race. It becomes somewhat. Do this. In fact, it's not that it has become more serious. At this time, the live broadcast room has long been abandoned. Hold the bull pen. As expected of Deshonghong. I also thought you would blame your fans if you sang it. There is indeed something. Although I don't have as many opinions as Brother Yuan. But I can sing this well. Brother, I recognize you. Of all the challengers I've seen, no one is stronger than you. Bai Wan Wang and Hong Ming are true to their word. Apparently netizens didn't hear the way out. Dark phase operation of subcurtain. The entire comment section is full of praise. Seeing this scene, I couldn't help but feel sad. I thought it was a fun little competition in the market. I didn't expect it to turn out like this. After reading the internet, I'm still confused. Look at it from my point of view. Although Lu Zimu's behavior makes people dislike it. But I won't end up teasing him. Group owner's money. But Hal also received 1 or 2,000 interruptions before the group leader. I didn't lose much this time. At least let's start in a group. In the live broadcast room, if Suo Liang. Hu Zhiguanganda. Thought tonight. Blank check cannot be matched. I didn't expect that I would be slapped in the face so soon. 5,000 yuan. He received a gift worth over $1,000 during the live broadcast. This is still a live broadcast from 50,000 households. Damn it. It's simply the poorest live broadcast ever. But pay. Hu Zhiguang still doesn't want Hu's small money. It's a pity that the biggest reward is the head student. Someone else picked it off so quickly. I'm afraid the popularity will start to drop in the future. Press the new private license. Hu Zhiguang is in trouble, but he is applauded. Lu Zimu's singing is really good. You are currently successful for a challenge. Congratulations on winning our vote. I'll send you a private red envelope. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. I won't take the sermons. Or leave it to the brothers. I just simply like teacher Qingzi's songs. So come up with the facts. It's not appropriate to take any more money. What is unexpected is that Lu Zimu actually took off his armor. Many people moved. I don't want any money then. But the next second, Lu Zimu just revealed his true nature, but if possible, anchors can write in fair. Lu Zimu, the first successful challenger. Lu Zitun laughed. It's enough to just act like you've finished school and run your duties. No problem. Find out that the other party doesn't want money. It's just a small request. Hu Zhigua came back to his senses. Immediately, the school was extended and the school was opened and I agreed. It turns out it's just a Tej name. That would be great. Just give it to him. Many netizens expressed. Sure enough, he is an internet celebrity. After completing the flow, you have a good hand. When both parties are about to reach an agreement on glasses. I am deficient in nature and am ready to recommend others. It doesn't make any sense to look at it anymore. This game has become. This is the key word. I also want to sing another difficult sutra. Can you bear it here? Xiaoyin Xiao Shangyin. In order to avoid secondary abuse of audio-free software, I decided to go through the crisis first. But at this moment, the comment area comments on the barrage of Lianfa Sanbian. But suddenly everyone's attention was aroused. Please don't use raw tower. And is it okay for Xiaoying soft supervisor to cheat? This news about Lianfa and Sanbiao is very eye-catching. Among them, the word cheating is even more elaborate. Caught everyone's attention at once. Instantly caused a huge stir in the live broadcast monitor. What, Xiaoying soft supervisor? Xingta is cheating. Isn't it possible under any circumstances? Such a big anchor. You wouldn't do such a thing, right? Watching the live broadcast monitor's barrage. Ji Zhiguang, who was about to change his path of cultivation. The small smile suddenly stiffened. Recently, I have been successful in growing up for about 2 seconds. Wait until it happens. Careful netizens. It's obvious that there's a little redness in his voice. This young lady. We must speak with evidence. After all, I am an internet celebrity with millions of fans. Can I take this kind of thing seriously? 1 for 300. GBX3 series training. Something unexpected. This young lady typed out a set of inexplicable books. But there is still Dong Heng in the live broadcast room. I quickly recognized the 2 Sichuan subtitle house symbols. What does it mean? The model number of the new card is 300. The audio editing software is Yangxing's GBX. 3 series of acupuncture exercises. If I go there, there will be a good fare. Just take off your underwear for this matter. Miss, I believe you. Originally, I didn't want to be too troublesome. But since there is a young lady who is so brave to jump out, then I'll take the opportunity to prove my righteousness. I prove that this Luzi tomb did use Shinka and Shoying software. It is indeed the 2 asterisks. Ask me why I know. You will understand the place names when I tell you about them. Yitong Card Guanha certificate. Now the live broadcast room completely exploded with fire. Even the young sellers were dismissed immediately. There can also be fake teachers here. Could you please explain? In the blink of an eye, things are developing. Hu Zhiguang's voice is obviously that of a minister. New song, this is too silly, right? Brothers, please report this guy. Oh my god. Lu Zimu is such a person. No wonder he makes noise no matter what song he sings. Turns out to be a cheater. This is his room. Big internet celebrity. You also need to rely on English documents. The year of talent is strong and successful. And those challengers who were purely preemptive. I even got rid of the collective car and even sold the application to make fun of it. This is nonsense. Only by using technology can we achieve this effect. Go up and make noise yourself. That's not an act of embarrassment. Leave a comment, go to Hobby Changyan Xingza. You write this. What on earth is going on? Just play whatever you want us to do. Are you really planning to make all of us brothers and secretaries lose money? I really want a 40-meter sword. Repeatedly pumping and inserting multipliers. There is nothing outside the screen to cast a black card. It seems that there are still experts in the live broadcast room. He even reported the card model number and showing system to the owner. Suitable for that. In comparison. Never use any showing Ruanjianuo? The shortcomings of this support. Maybe it's not as good as even some newcomers, cutting off their hands. Having satisfied my curiosity, I am no longer nostalgic. Randomly exit the room. Tomorrow, we must be at least 4 hands apart. The workload is not small. Shen Ziyi is ready to wash some water and make breakfast. Xingqi will reveal the rights to the remaining 8 songs in one go tomorrow. On the other side, the variables at the end of level 49. That's right, Seuss also left the room and put down his cell phone. The young lady who spoke in Chenze's live broadcast room before. It's her trumpet. When playing Douyin. The live broadcast room that I found accidentally. It took a lot of effort to carry it around for a while. Originally, Seuss and I didn't want to speak. It's really what that internet celebrity did. A little too much. Let the spirited Yeppy Seuss be unbearable. I have to say something. This is why. The reason why she rarely appears on social media sometimes has something to do with it. If she doesn't have people, she won't be angry. But this time. Susiyu vs Chenze's next first concert. No more looking forward to it. He is looking forward to it. These fans who like to force sales. Borrowing time to suppress the silent scene at the concert. It must be a very effective amount compared to. Chen Ziyi suppresses Chen Ziyi. You really do it or you don't do it. What you need to do is to make plans. Susiyu got up and wrote a letter. I know that Diana's misguided teacher. Xiao Ai's classmate is still searching for the hard to recite sutras in single songs. Early the next morning. I came to the company early and started to sing new songs. I can see that many people in the company are talking about it. I've never seen him come so early before. See me rushing into Lu Ying's side. Many people in the company are already worried about the difficulty. I want Brother Lu again. Didn't I say yes and buy Xuanxuan? How come Brother Xing is faster than when he first debuted? When Feng Dan came to the company, the first song selection career is already halfway done. When I entered the studio, I was completely immersed in it. Even after I entered the chosen profession, I was in crisis. If possible, I would like to finish the rest today. The 8-star songs are all successful. Never left the Qianhua High Night area. It doesn't matter if you take everything you want. Broken shoes. Although the overall difficulty of these songs is not as good as Moonlight and Unforgettable Scenery, but it definitely belongs to the level. Let's talk about Chinese songs and mention other difficult songs. And the degree of collapse is even greater than that of. The reason is simple. The most frustrating thing is never to do the opposite. It's the kind of playground that seems to be. As a result, you use your power. In the end, I was still unable to complete it no matter what. Moonlight and the hard-to-recite sutras can no longer be sung by others. At most, if you practice hard, just strengthen it. Not like these songs. We will get fans thinking about it when we sing. I just feel like I can't sing well temporarily. In the end, I found that no matter how much I fell in love, I still couldn't sing. Especially Jay Chou's songs. It's almost impossible to sing it completely. His song is Looking at the Kind Lady. It's hard to get a top representative when singing. It was clear that I was still horny just a second ago. In the next second, he directly crossed 2 or more music desires. Don't give my sister-in-law any buffer zone at all. Chang Xi's past is a great match for sister-in-law. This is also the reason why director Jay Chou is so quick to hide the director. The early songs were not clear or heavy. Even if you are old and have a butt, you can almost go up there. Yesterday's new song tune competition experienced a bowl of defeat. Successfully caused a stir. Lu Zima successfully appeared on the hot search. It's a pity that this work is the core of the hot search. Even if Lu Zima becomes famous and apologizes. But this incident still angered many netizens in Lu. Lu Zima lost 500,000 yuan overnight. You must know that these are all active fans. It is basically certain that Lu Zimu's account fee. He himself was also punished by the platform. Release of restricted works. The Lu Zimu incident ends here. I never expected that this incident would trigger. Maybe it will influence the academic talent and start with it. Zhang Heng is a Douyin singing ancestor. Get it cheap and rely on your own strength. In just 1 year, I gained nearly 1 million fans on Douyin. Each cover video has millions of views. Looks like a night sold by a big anchor. As soon as the incident involving Lu Zimu's works came out, he was quite happy at the time. Because the top position of each track is so tight. People in front can't get out. It will be difficult for people from behind to get in. He was still happy then. I thought something would happen if I was so stupid. To an anchor like him who gives first line. Isn't it to prepare for the upcoming broken copies? So early today, he went online and launched a live broadcast. Not long after it started airing. The number of people seen during the live broadcast broke his historical record. Very disloyal. 15,000 people. What is this concept? He usually reaches this number. It takes about 2 hours more to absorb code. What a turn of events. Finally arrived at my home. However, Zhang Heng, who met him, discovered that it was not forbidden. Anchor, do you know how to replace 300? Anchor, Do you know the GBX Ruling 3 series training? What are you doing with so much money? The Anchor is your home clarity. Just ask May directly. Anchor, do you use a raw card? Do you use Shoeing software? Are all Zhongheng people stupid? What the hell? What kind of mother do you think I am, Lu Ziming? But just because of such a moment. The overgrip groove exploded in the live broadcast room. Are you really using the card repair software? Another Oriental army without music. Another Lu Ziming. It turns out that you also use technology to become popular. It's a shame that I'm so cool with the newcomers and brothers. Report to the Anchor Dian Dian. Yes, please report it. Today, you cheating internet celebrities have a period of time where even none of them run away. Choose Yang Wang for you. See how single it is? Zhang Tong's heart-pounding voice. Remember that the Federation denied it with both hands? To all the big brothers and Daki who have met me directly, I swear. I really didn't use any editing software to edit the drawings. I didn't play with anyone. We, the top anchors. Basically, some audio editing software will be used. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It's not as if I'm the author of the pen, right? I didn't participate in any challenges. Like. It's okay if this doesn't explain it. Once explained, report directly to the guest room. Directly seen barrage. Crazy brushing with those who don't care about life. So slippery, I admitted it as expected. I have never seen such a head body before. Brother, did you get the core issue wrong? When we say cheating, do we mean you didn't participate in the competition? It's the money you gave yourself. You are a powerful anchor who writes about civil defense in this bulletin. Your singing depends entirely on improving your pitch. A powerful anchor with limited strength. So it is said that behind the strength is all technology. On this anchor, there is a faint breath of speech. It's still not clear what our focus is. See these dull eyes. Only then did Zhang Hong realize that his explanation just now. It's really a bit subtle. The live broadcast room started a series of brushing products again. Since you said you are capable of live streaming, it's not like I won't give you a chance. If you have the ability, lock up Shinka and Xiao Yingquan and play a Moonlight song. Be brave. Moonlight and the economic beginning of Unreadable. Let us see your strength. Everyone in Zhongheng scolded him. These two difficult songs that send stars crazy. I can sing it. I want to have this strength. Still being a little internet celebrity here. The Glasses live broadcast room is pressing step by step. Zhongheng of Fangsuandaluan is in love. You can only choose to download at the speed of light. Forget it, forget it. I don't want this wave of chaos. Who wants to love, who wants to go? Internet celebrities who are in a similar situation to Zhongheng no longer talk about it less. It can even be said to be in large quantities. She who's domestically owned Xingue live streaming platform. Any singing anchor who relies on his own strength. All have ushered in a dark moment in history. Before any live broadcast. After all, fans will ask two questions. Might you sing? Since you can sing so well. Let's play a song called Moonlight or a hard-to-read experience. A new heart is thinking about the powerful anchor of Potty and Vice Club. It's not a sound-breaking scene. Just don't watch the pressure and broadcast it at the speed of light. Go to background statistics. The total number of followers of this Tianguang singing anchor. Up to 40 million. Directly call up the number of fans of a super blogger. No one thought. Xiangji New Song challenge with a simple standing. In the end, it turned into a heavy blow to the entire singing network celebrity Liu. And the source of need events. Just because I released 2 new songs. Sue Si, who slept until noon and picked up the poem and the interview, which she wrote first after waking up. When I was taking a shower, the song Moonlight came to my mind involuntarily. So I couldn't help but hate it. Sue Si and herself both made a decision. I didn't expect the effect to be pretty good. He quickly wiped himself and prepared to record a segment. But something happened to Seuss, and Yuk couldn't sing the transposition he just did in Sihua. Su Siu, who often tried several times, collapsed. When you go to work with several mobile phones in your bag, two novels, outside the window is a single-minded intention to collapse GE Duo. Inexplicably, I have been playing group games all day long. It's my aunt. Which internet network operator scolds me behind my back alone? Can you sell it? Pin it? 49% Xinhua Entertainment is one of the few in China. Several entertainment companies with the theme of dignity and national style. Su Siu is the Xinhua University that established the company. Zhongwu just came to work. The senior in the same company, He Chiu, immediately taught him. Su asked him if he had listened to the 2 new songs released by Qingze yesterday. Su Siu smiled and I listened. The boss of Qingze's company is my friend. The new song came out yesterday. My friend asked me to review it. The boss of Tianqing Entertainment is your friend. This is the first time I know this. Why do you feel menstrual pressure? Please ask again. So what do you think of the 2 new songs? Su Siu thought for a while. It's better to reply with a reply to the like. Brother Chiu is good. But I can't sing. What is the autumn menstruation? You can't even sing, can you? Your strength is recognized in our company. Don't be too pretentious. Seuss prepared some dumbfounding pruning. I really can't sing. Didn't lie to you. Have you ever sung it? He Chiu shook his head. I had a look at my past life yesterday. The effect is not good. So today I want to go to the recording studio. Fact. See if you can sing. I see that many people on the internet can't sing. Even in my circle of friends. I saw a big sister also reposting this song. The song is good. He feels a lot of pressure when singing. I don't know if I sang successfully or not. Seuss predicted the classical Chinese. Insatiable curiosity. The clear-spoken elder sister ambassador. What is Qiu Xiao doing? You must know. An old friend of mine. Aviation Jane. He also listened to Shinzei's songs. Seuss and the new head song. It's just a bit hard to breathe. Take a broad view. Aviation is definitely your first priority. Regarding both character and works. They are all well-deserved elder sisters, right? Well received by people in the circle. Although where does Shinzei's overall public sentiment lie? But tell the truth. His previous songs were not at all comparable to Aviation. For the real drama in the circle. Shueji people just don't catch a cold. Although this by Shirlian has never been shown to the public. But no one denies his existence. I learned that Diva Airlines is in the circle of friends. Reposted and commented on Shinzei's new song. No wonder Su Siu was shocked. Did Sister Han Hong succeed in singing? Don't know. Didn't I just say that? She only wraps a little bit too much pressure. She didn't talk about becoming successful. But it makes Han Hong feel pressured to sing. It is also enough to achieve the momentum of Jingning's 2 songs. Su Siyu nodded. Indeed. But do you know Siyu? The most interesting thing is not that Han Hong noticed these 2 songs. But not long after she posted it on the Moments. There is a young operations manager of an entertainment company. Actually went to Han Hong to cover the truth online. Meijuan can capture a big pot of traffic. I even laughed at that time. This person's status is still compared to Tiger Man Chen Zi's small traffic. Not to mention a few hot searches. You are the hot searches related to Chen Zi, a former citizen of the city. Even poor people look down on it. Stop talking about Han Hong. Even some 3rd and 4th tier Italian language. Including me, there are several other hands who look down on me there. Just say something and take out your phone. Showed Suziyu the circle of friends. Sure enough, the operations manager of a certain company. There are such rumors down there. Han Hong's reply was, whatever is better is a string of strings. This thing is called a movie. The original colleague circled Han Hong and killed her. The couple should still feel sorry for that person. Susiyu Primary School. If you think about it carefully, it is indeed so practical. Don't talk about other airline ladies, even him. Even though I finally chose these 2 songs. I never thought about filming a cover video next time. After all, I still feel it's inappropriate. Okay, don't talk about this. Accompany me to electronic music. I don't believe it. I can't sing this. Hicho pulled Susiyu and walked directly to Luin. 20 minutes later. Why did Cho match up? This point came out. This powerful singer who once became a hit. Completely paid for by these 2 new songs that have made me angry. It's really difficult for men. But it's good, it's really good, let's not talk about it. I used to look down on Xiaohua. What the hell are you singing about? Unexpectedly, Ling Rang wanted to avoid Man. She did this to me. By the way, what is she selling at such a young age? I haven't even avoided it. Chiu was clearly shocked. No matter whether this guy married a kid or not, she wrote it. I admire her in terms of her singing skills alone. She also wrote about the pruning man and his wife. No doubt about this. My friend told me personally. Susiyu is not a person who likes to argue. But today she has to say something fair for Chen Zi. What Qiu Wenyan is more shocking. Married to Death was really written by her. I'm humble and obedient. If you say so. This is like a debate on strength. Is it okay for Susiyu to smile? What Qiu thinks of triggers the internet. Siyu, why don't you ask your friends to help you? Susiyu was puzzled. Help, 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 what Autumn? You little head. Why can't you make money with your brain? Your friend is Chenzi's boss. That boy's shoe style is so strong. You can go find him in his lifetime. I think he is really capable. Susiyu was having a meeting and didn't know how to answer. Frankly speaking. Ever since I heard those 2 stock trends. He has similar thoughts mentally. But he was embarrassed at first. I'm going to see Chen Zi's first concert in a few days. It must be very busy during this time. It is inconvenient for him to run away from the wolf. Secondly, he is actually waiting too. Wait until the first concert starts. Let's see if he can rain these songs on the spot. As an artist who has a strong passion for music, Susian Language hopes for success, whether it is recorded in the studio or live. They can all perform at a very good level. So wait. Watch the concert live. Can Qingze use his voice to win back every fan again? If he could really perform flawlessly. Borrowing session language and planning to become a waste pigeon. Ask him to choose an ancient song for himself. Tianqing Music President's office on the other side. Thank you very much for your kind heart. Hope we have the opportunity to cooperate and see you again. Hu Zhaoling hung up the phone. The south wind belt on the opposite side is making violent sounds. What is Mr. Zhao's house? Zhaoling didn't help shop when he was a child. The eighth one. Even if I go to Fengnan, I can't help you. Since the moonlight and Nan Yan's sutras and karma repay the fire. The wuxia style that is consistent with reading is very attractive. Many owners of hidden city companies. I want to buy a bureau in Finfin store. Is the copyright used for the title? Because the 5 gorgeous style homes on the market have been making waves. Zhaoling's phone call today. Just call all the companies in Dayan City. At present, 8 companies have expressed strong cooperation. How many times has the highest family debuted? Phone couldn't help but ask. Zhaoling smiled steadily and counted with 4 fingers and sang with both hands. 4 million. Oh my God. This is really okay. Fengnan stood up directly. It was just used as a title sequence. It's such a sky-high price. You need to know the general title selection. Even a famous singer only has hundreds of thousands. First reach the level of 1 million. Zhaoling also found it incredible, and the other party said. Their company will take 2 steps this year. Frightening works. It just so happens that Kuyun doesn't have a good title. I heard these 2 hands this morning. Because of heavenly beings. It actually perfectly harmonizes with the style of their works. So please let us cooperate with them. We are also willing to do big tasks in terms of price. Fengnan's road. Very sincere indeed. Next, let's watch Chen Ziyi synchronize the same. Zhaoling is somewhat newly deserted. He should agree. After a brief silence, Fengnan suddenly said. Mr. Zhao has something to say. I don't know what Feng Biyu Fengding said. Momo Chuangchuangs. Feng Nanji leaned forward and whispered. Do you feel? Chen Ziyi seemed to know that it started yesterday. Only then did Quan Gu's full strength come into full play. Zhaoling and Se. Fengnan then went to Mr. Zhao again. You really let him be full if the scene is completely unpredictable. Fengnan took a breath and told the truth. I have a hunch. I feel like it's very likely that we'll meet later. Regret very much. If he is really forced to push the circle full of. As soon as these words came out, the news about Zhao Linhu was like Ma Qian. Okay, let's go out. Forcing people to turn against nonsense. Time flies to 8 o'clock in the evening. After 12 hours of unexplained transfer. The remaining 8 hands finally found the way out. The curse is similar too. This day, it's Brother Liu again. The arrangement is again Pan style. But it tortured me hard enough. The wind can't stop public service. I threw him a new USB drive. Let's make arrangements for the 4 girls to study today. For young people a day. Do you blame me? All men are stupid. I don't have the strength to get back together with him. If you know how to fight back, you have to go out. Mr. Zhao wants to see you for something. It seems that someone wants to buy you Guanyin. Remove the copyright from the title of the classic. You ordered it yourself. Ask me if this is still useful. But just go out. I beat Ha Jian and walked out of the office. The share ratio between me and the company is Chi San Kai. I am 73. The agent of Duo Yaij. Looking at the shadowed person going away, it's hard not to pass by Dang Kai. Domineering measurement. He immediately helped insert the USB flash drive into the computer. Open file home. For songs on the computer immediately hit my eyes. Before the song, click on the broken display and choose to mix it. Fong Nan couldn't wait and listened to each song immediately. 15 minutes after making the promise, when the singing stops, that one. Fong Nan had already sat on the bed and brought the camera into view. This real fall. It's 10:30 in the evening and it's raining heavily. Su Siu is ready to eat. Suddenly the phone remembered a message notification tone. Su Siu didn't want to see it at first. The big curiosity still drives him to be too blind. Message push lock of reticulated music. Okay, I thought it was some important news. For example, Zhao Lin informed him that Qingze has released a new song, but think about it. Even if Qingze is very powerful, he wouldn't have posted it yesterday. Today I asked myself again whether I thought of him too much. Su Siu shook his head and only glanced at it. Put down your phone and continue to sleep with your eyes closed. But suddenly, Su Siu's eyes widened. I took the phone and opened the small. I've looked a little more closely since then. The singer you follow, Qingze, has released a new song. Come and listen. Think in one breath. Su Siu, who has some troubles to discuss. Hold on to God like an electric shock. But it's hard for Big Eyes to sing this line of silk with 4 hands. He quickly clicked for further criticism. Even because he exerted his strength. Every person is hit by the screen. The shadow of the flight. Brother, I have lost my ability to choose. After pressing it, it's like a new song. Shuoxi and Wu Zhuzue. I can't believe what time it is. Zhao Lin talks about her songs. All created on-site. Could it be that today I showed my hand like a hand? I also compiled all the songs and played them on the road. She blames me. Seuss, and got half of it done. Before commenting on your mood, please listen to me first. The beautiful music in the dark room is in front of my brother-in-law. Isn't it Gufang but Qingji this time? It's appropriate to think about it. Qingji is the most eye-catching symbol of Qingze. Su Siu listened quietly, the gentle-hearted Gang Qin stood behind him. The sad position and Qingze's unique bad luck. Maybe the dark night has its own routine. Night is always more grateful. Or maybe this song is really inexplicable. Like a black hole, people in the distance are constantly absorbing Su Siu's emotions. Woo! Oh. 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 Xioxinji clicks OK. The most unfamiliar choice. After listening to all 4 songs. Screen lamp. Susiyu's shadow is hidden in the dark night. I often exhale and fall into Chinesi. If the moonlight is a scene that is difficult to remember. For her, it was the experience of Mamyalai. So these 4 songs. It's a kind of Kaiwangsingfai Hudundang. It's this kind of anti-party sentiment. He actually asked Susiyu, who had never talked about being powerful, to thinking about love all the time. What exactly is? She definitely has reason to believe in Xinhuan. A considerable part of Chenziding. It is inevitable that the car industry will be affected by these 4 love songs. But Susiyu also noticed something. The difficulty of these 4 new songs has dropped. Could it be that Qingzi discovered the previous song? Too difficult. So the song released today. Significantly reduced difficulty. Make it easy for fans to choose. Dr. Zhao Lin said. Is his purpose not to force fans to buy from him? The difficulty should be maintained, right? Susiyu listened to the song again. Just now I was just listening to music. But this time he wanted to see. What exactly is the program design of the song really like? This song is much easier than the previous songs. The sound quality of the whole song is relatively flat. It is basically between the thinking that ordinary people can accept and a little bit. However, as expected, the accident happened. I can only never have a dialogue. The transition part of this high note. Seuss and his classmates in the dark night. Wait for this part. In less than a second. Pull 4 slices directly. And it's still without any buffering area. Directly online. Seuss and old Devon. First change when listening. He has never found anything special about the emotions of singing. Until now studying song structure. Only then did I really react. The treble part of this section is connected first. It's so exaggerated. It's completely a way of taking off from flat ground. It turns out he hid the knife in this place. This is great too. How much burden does this bear on my sister-in-law? Seuss and then listened carefully to the other 3 hands. In addition to selection. He found pressed and broken shoes. In addition to the tricks of machine accounts and money separation, they are the same. Unexpectedly, the song part seemed to be the most complicated choice. Listen to it actually. Instead, it was cut with 4 hands. The simplest move. Seuss and Shop are one. This guy is bad. Isn't he setting a trap for his revolution? This 4-hand cut. For strong professional singers. It's really not that difficult. Pow How Lian Lian can be sung completely. Buffet's negative relationship with his elder sister-in-law. It takes hard work to complete. How many ordinary revolutions can accomplish this situation? I didn't expect this man to be so vindictive. At the same time, Shenzifan information. It's almost 11 p.m. Despite all the efforts, life is not very exciting. Countless Shenzhi fans are partying and celebrating. The athlete's emotions, which had been suppressed for 2 days in Xuanqian's heart. Chuanli's speech. So much that it lasts 3 to 5 nights per second. The group leader's confusion can only be temporary in recent years. Only then can you say what you want to say in a fair way. Brothers, believe me. We are stable on this one. Let's build it. Let's practice. Tell us what our goals are. Give me a fair thumbs up. The confusion has been widely solved in recent years. In an instant, the barrage swam like the ocean under the sun. Neat and elegant, sing the song of success. There will be no cutting off the classroom if you give in. Hu Zhiguang is very satisfied. Yes, that's it. But there is something to say. Didn't anyone say these songs are so good? Yes, the new song is so exciting. There was no reaction from these forces. I think your focus is too biased. No one said it was bad. Would we be so excited if it didn't sound good? Just because it sounds nice and simple. We are so excited. Good songs, good specifications, and good rules are the rules. As a human being, you must not forget the door. To be honest, it has to be a love song. I used to have good martial arts skills with both hands. But it always feels a bit meaningless. Why do we listen to our ministers? Isn't it the case of his wolfish catchy voice? Yeah, he's back. I feel like the real minister is back. But let's not talk about the difficulty of picking up Brother Kai. To be fair, my lord, this time is really different. Compared with those brothers before. In the past 2 days, it's not too obvious for me to enter, right? It feels like it's been updated. Why is there such a comparison all of a sudden? Did you open an account or something? Everyone, I am destined to have no sleep tonight. Various comments from fan groups. There is an endless stream of dead lessons. QQ group with 5,000 people online. As many as 3,946 people were showing up at the same time. The key is that there is more than one such group. But 10 tribes. Thousands of fans are all enthusiastic in the group, recommending that they like hand cutting. Which part do you like? Which lyrics do you like? This is the charm of love songs. Compared with the ancient scenery and yearning. Love songs are suitable for everyone without distinction. Some people don't care about their age. You've become a child. This is the best show for love songs. Light up a table lamp in the dark night. A pair of mobile phones. The atmosphere is unforgettable. Zhang Zimingtang is on the bed. And the songs in the phone are playing one after another. Soft melody. Application lyrics. Make it impossible for people to get there. He thinks success will change. The rough musical box left on the surface along with the West Japan inner line. This song can't even be described in terms of money or exquisiteness. If you ask him what kind of piano songs are most touching, Zhang Jiming will tell you for sure. It must be true love. Just use the emotion of the city. Only the dark connotation can be replaced by the deepest level of ambiguity. Sold right now. Ching Ziyou's beautiful voice is heard. Did Zhang Jiming's eyes unknowingly understand? He has an illusion. This song room uniform is made for his good body. That was 6 years ago in Guangdong. He killed someone to break up. He told his girlfriend to give me 2 years. Here we are revisiting 2 years later. I will give you happiness. What an egotistical task he had been. He's going to lose something over the next 2 years. Then I handed it back to my girlfriend. However, 2 years later he still had no success. Concentrate again and again. Daddy is like being torn apart by reality. 2 years later, he still pays attention to. The time of return has passed. But he and his courage went back to the divorcee who left successfully. Until now. 6 years have passed. My girlfriend has given birth to a lovely daughter. Zhang Jiming opens the circle of friends. This is an artistic move of a 3-headed family. The family of 3 in the photo. So my feet are full and I am smiling happily. The winner also appears on the screen. Tears low big. Zhang Jiming has already explained it. Mouth clearly opened uncontrollably. But I posted any meaning and cried violently. What is said online is correct. Extremely sad. It turns out I really can't cry. The child he. My daughter is in extreme condition no matter what. It's so late at night that I can't sleep. This guy is spleen raised. I'll pack him up and go east. The room can be pushed open. You brat owes a lot, right? It's all so bad and I still can't sleep. Watching the old computer take off successfully. As one of the minister's biggest fans, it's a lot of money. Jian, Sosus. Select from what your father sang and expand what you are singing. You have the ability to sing. Borrowing my father's skills to remove the blood again. Qianlu only then stopped the Federation. Let me practice again. Practice your fucking big-headed ghost. What time is it and I'm still not sleeping? Are you practicing that I will take off your blood and protect you to death? You don't respect my promise. Do you think mother still doesn't respect my sleep? Do I want to tell me? You are quite honest in what you say, Gaowen Gongguan. The little rabbit is next to the left scene and no further checks are allowed. Otherwise, you are the one who should come back. After saying that, the doctor next to the door closed the room again and refused to let him check. Then I'll go downstairs to check. Come on, take your phone. When Ding Ding Den comes underground. Empty underground car. There is only one dim fire light. Keep company. It's finally quiet now. Come and sit upstairs and bring them up inside. She has already remembered how difficult it is. Must practice. It's impossible to practice such a beautiful song. A man with a heavenly appearance. The same music lessons on Jiulu.com. Why don't you charm a bunch of your classmates to death? Looking at the lyrics while moving forward. While listening to the selection rate. At this moment, I have completely become a state in the ocean of songs. She feels that the world belongs to her. Once, twice, 3 times. It's so loud that I can't even forget it. Why I just forgot what it was. You turned out to be angry at me. What kind of person are you to die? I police rule. Don't be sorry. Security guard Soder stood at the door of the underground garage. Looking through the Wanfin network garage. Did you hear? There is something. There is something in the ghost religion. Come quickly. The underground garage of Bland Weiyuan is out of service. I'm about to die. I can't even walk. The 60-year-old security guard looks like a grandson in the library. It is inevitable for the car industry to have people. Someone is in love all night long. I am still confident when I start writing a book. But later on, the more I practiced, the less likely I was to hit him. These songs. It's easy to hear it. But when singing, never open to the public. Hu Jiguang practiced all night under the eyes of 2 red weavers, I understand. Why are these songs so late? How to say it? I can sing these songs. But I just can't sing well. Especially the sudden high notes. It's really uncomfortable and I still have to practice. I can basically sing up to 80. It's only a matter of time before there are 20 left. As long as you are willing to practice, you can definitely practice it. It's dawn. Hu Jiguang wanted to ask the group. Is there anyone who practices singing in Lian Yip? There are quite a lot of shoes found. Shape crazy and big difference. Mu Jiguang took a long breath to read. It turns out that everyone is the same. That'll be fine. Explain these songs. It's really not difficult to cheer up. Dear brothers and sisters. Action is better than perseverance. Let's challenge and talk more tonight. Let me give you a good introduction and give you a brief summary of your achievements. Come on, everyone, let's weigh it together. Victory is at hand. Fans are full of confidence. The sky cleared and the rain stopped, obviously. Do they think they can do it again? I was woken up early in the morning by Fong Nan's call. What's your style like? Call me at 6:30. I am angry when I get up. Didn't expect the other side. Fong Nan's voice came from the hangar with a smile. My lord, my fall. You should take a look. Yesterday, 4 songs were played overnight. There are 3 Shousha who are bound to Q monthly membership. I, you, Ma, Mr. Zhao, and everyone are very happy. It's on fire. It's on fire. I'm going to get off the team and the moon will hit the ground. I think I can really do it this time. You are so awesome. Come to the company and let me have a kiss, not 2 kisses. Fong Nan on the phone was so excited that she couldn't stop talking. I'm feeling energetic too, right? Fighting into the moon overnight. I quickly opened the online Q Music. I said it before. As the largest live music platform in the country, there is no doubt that Gwank Music's binding orders should be as high as possible. To a certain extent, it can even influence the trend of popular music for a period of time. And with one hand, you can go to Q Music to read the songs that are bound to the list. More exclusive unlocking success. While getting larger reports. It can also greatly increase the commercial value of songs. At the same time, because Q Music is a traditional membership value. Each song can be played according to the membership value of each music. Obtain corresponding copyright revenge according to popularity. Songs that can be included in the bundle list. As long as it lasts 7 days. Even an electric boat. Shanley's copyright fee is guaranteed to be around 1 million. If you can wear more than a bunch of words while tying one. At least 8 million to 10 million are withdrawn. This is also why there are so many hand-selected platforms going to Tianjin here. It's nothing to take revenge even if you sing a song. Songs before responsibility. Best ranking. It was also the month of the 11th generation. Earned about 4 million. Don't talk about variety shows. Display names are all layered. That's the real self-censored top drama that lacks top-tier dramas. New song this time. You can rush into Uadu binding orders overnight. No wonder Tsong Nan and Zhao Lin were so excited. A total of 30 people were tied up in Vietnam. Responsibility from top to bottom. 19th song Money. Number 23 is broken. Number 29 pick. Open the complete number row. 33 Moonlight. The 35th title. 48th Unforgettable Scenery. It's already month now. If it falls in a natural month. Moonlight and case number. I should be able to break into the top 30. But strange. The case number is actually not as popular as choosing you. If you think about it carefully, the guide also lied. Although the overall treatment volume. It's better to choose you than the case number. But on the short-sighted platform. Choose your spread. You can get a lot more out of pocket than you would if you were separated by money. After all, I chose you to pass on my love to you. It seems love songs are still very popular. In the end, stock ceiling is still more optimistic. Unforgettable scene. Only ranked 46th. The likelihood of being on the list is basically low. Such an item. I also understand why I keep asking Brother Yunchin for water bottles in my life. Just say it or not. This thing is still front-facing.